You know, I didn't check behind all the pillars, so maybe... probably not. Alright. Well, let's go in this room next here. Alright, so welcome to another interlude room, and look at those loops there. Ain't it beautiful? Now, I do know there is a rune in this area, and there's something else that might be here, but I'm not sure how you get it. It's called a visual puzzle. Now, I don't know what that means exactly, but apparently each area has, of the 3 areas in this game, the 3 monuments, there are 3 visual puzzles, 1 each. And I'm not sure how you get those. But if we go on the back side here, here's rune number 6. So yeah, as you can see, I've already missed 3 of them. I'm sure they're in here somewhere, I'm just not sure where. By the way, about this monument here, there's something I didn't mention earlier about this game, is that normally there is a grain effect. Now, what this grain effect does, it adds a little grain filter to the game, which is honestly kind of, to me, it makes me really, oh god. For some reason, it makes me really ill. I can't really describe it. But there are certain areas where it's kind of interesting to have the grain filter on, like this monument here. Watch what happens when I get really close to it. So yeah, if you're close to this thing, you might not even notice the rune back there because you got this silly grain filter in place. Honestly, like I said, it gives me a lot of bad stomach issues or whatnot. I don't know how to describe it. I just get real nauseous when I have that effect on, so for my sake, let's leave that off. Now, we got this here. I have no idea what this is for. Like I said, I thought this was the visual puzzle, but herein comes kind of the first issue with this game. I can't look all the way up, and I can't look all the way down. Yep. I can only look up at like 60 degrees and 60 degrees down. It's really stupid. I don't like it. Why is my field of vision restricted? Why is it restricted like that? Let me actually check my options. This depth of vision. Oh. That looks real weird. I actually want to see what that looks like. Does it just blur things that are too far away? Yeah, it just blurs things that are too far away. That's not very good at all, is it? By the way, anyone who has played Yog Ventures will recognize that sound. Apparently it's a very cookie-cutter sound. Ooh. Welcome to the light room. So as you can see, we have these little, I don't know what you call them, light boxes on the walls, and these little switches here. And up on this pillar here, we have, well, a pyramid. Now, the idea is we want to get all these lights lined up on this pillar. So let's get started. We gotta just simply stand on this little triangle switch, wait for it to line up with the pyramid, and let's line that up a little more smoothly here. I don't know. I like to get it more shining on the thing, so it looks like I'm actually trying to put light on the thing and not just clip it from the bottom. Unfortunately, some of these are rotated most of the way around, so you kind of gotta wait for them to rotate all the way around to where it lands on the cube. The pyramid, I mean. So now we got this one to go. So that's 3 of 4. What are these things rotating on anyway? I don't see any kind of pivot or anything. Huh. Well, in any case here, as you can see, there's actually a gearbox here. That's kind of neat. This kind of gives you a little insight on that. But we got a broken switch here. Once you step on it, it will not stop. So that thing will just keep rotating and rotating until it finally decides to stop. Which it never will. So we gotta make it stop. So as you can see, we got this nice little piece of broken concrete here. So what we gotta do, gotta wait for this to rotate on and push it into place. There you go. And that's how you solve this puzzle. You gotta break it. Alright, well. Trying to see if there isn't like a a glyph hidden back here. Except I'm kind of stuck now. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's head on to the next area. Green room. Ooh. Now, I don't think these little inner chamber rooms between the two branches have a rune in them. I think it's only, like, the rooms between the central room and the puzzle rooms. So, I'm not too worried. Now, note that symbol up there. Keep that in mind for the next room, because we got a puzzle in here. As you can see, we got paper falling from the ceiling and flying down this... let's ignore that for a moment. Flying down this river here. We gotta get this into the other two canals, because apparently this is a river. Now, how do we do that? There's a panel up there, as you can see. Well, what does that do? Actually, I just noticed, it actually does shine a light on it to kind of show what you need to have there. Well, in any case, stand on these switches, and it'll draw on the face of that plate there. And what we want to do is redraw the very symbol that we had on the wall in the previous room. So we need to stand here. We ignore this one. All of these switches are on the outer border, so just follow my path and you'll be fine. And there you go. And we have solved the last of the 4 puzzles in this monument. So there you go. Now again, I have checked the canals, there's nothing down there, so let's just move on. By the way, in case you don't notice this panel up here, it'll actually spark on the corner. They actually do have like a little gimme to just kind of like direct your attention to it. So that's kind of nice. And also, if you happen to enter the chamber from this direction, there's a symbol as well. So, nice little reminder they gave you here. So this is the crypt. I'm pretty sure there is a rune in here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. In any case, this place is kind of creepy. I'm very happy this is a adventure game and not a horror game, because this would just be really weird otherwise. Now, I'm pretty sure the rune is on one of these coffins here. Except I keep getting stuck. So as you can see, most of these coffins are not really very special. They have like, I don't know, I guess they have the TV channel set to 99 or something. Except several of these have certain effects on them, actually, which kind of make them really neat to look into. Seriously, though, where is that? Okay, well, here's one of them right here. As you can see, it is actually mirroring... Well, it's not mirroring, but it's like showing in multi-part my camera view at the moment. It's kind of neat. Unfortunately, I can't tell if this is the visual puzzle or not, because, like... I don't know. It's so vaguely described what the visual puzzle is supposed to be. So, I really am not sure what that's supposed to be. I don't know. I actually assume it has to do with maybe those panels I saw all over the place. You might remember the panels I'm talking about. It's like, if you remember in the first room, there was like a strange panel on the ground. I think that's what that had to do. It was like an indication that something had to happen there or something. I don't know. But, for the most part, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I don't know what the visual puzzle is what I mean. I kind of know what I'm doing right now, but at the same time, I kind of don't. So again, I'm still just looking for that rune, because it just could be anywhere at this point. Pretty sure it's hidden somewhere on one of these coffins, but I have no idea. I've only found the 3 I've found so far, and that's mostly by sheer luck. Checking every edge and boundary, just to make sure. I think I checked this one already, but I'm just giving it a quick double check just to be safe. Now here's another one that's kind of different. As you can see, we got a kind of like an archway thing here. Just going and going and going and boom. And I think that's the only one. It's just those 2 coffins that have like something unique about the way they are showing. I don't know. We'll see. I might come back here at some point just to double check and make sure there isn't more here. I'm definitely going to check for those other 3 runes, and once I find them, well, yeah, I'll try to show those off on screen. But right now, it's If I don't find runes right away, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'll get to them eventually, but I won't, like, stress myself over it. You know, I never did consider looking on the inside of the ramp here. Shoot, now I gotta do that. I guess that's it. I can't find it. We'll just have to find those other 3 later. And as you can see, we have this thing powered up now. Have all this water flowing down in here. We have the... Ooh. Okay, well there you go. We have this whole thing powered up. Only one place to go. Into the light. And down the elevator. Yeah, you weren't expecting an elevator, were you? Well, I can't move around. All I can do is just slowly fall down this elevator shaft all the way to the bottom. Only thing I can do at this moment. And here we are. Welcome to the final room of the Lighthouse, as this area is actually called. Now, when you first enter this area, you might just focus on that giant thing over there, the thing, and you might miss this switch, like I did on my first go. So let's just go ahead and push this, just so that we can turn on the light. Yeah, if you don't catch that, well, you'll be screwed. I wonder, is one of the glyphs over on here? I really don't know, honestly. I've never really explored this area very fully. But if it is hidden around here, well, I would not be too surprised. Actually, come to think of it, did I actually see something similar to a rune in this area? It wouldn't surprise me, actually. To think I would have walked right by it and not realized what it was. Huh. Alright, whatever. Let's just move on. So, as you can see, we are now reflecting some light through what is a little hard to see, but there's some glass there. So what we need to do, we need to reflect that toward that light panel up there. So how do we do that? Well, there are some panels on the ground here. These little symbols here. And a little dial here. What we want to do is to turn the dial toward the symbol, which will point the light in the right direction. So, as you saw there, we need to do like 2 lines with a cross through them. And I think on this what we need to do, we need to do the one with 2 lines and then 3 lines. That's a very horrible description, I know, but there's some logic to what I'm saying, I swear. Just giving a good look around, just to see if I can't see a spot of white somewhere. Guess not. Alright, let's just head up here then. Let's head on across. I swear I have seen white in this room. Why can't I shake the feeling now that I am like seconds away from rediscovering one of the lost runes? You know what? Whatever. I'll check into it later. I'll find those other runes and I'll report back. For now, let's just go up here and let's hit the first of these switches right here. So that now turns it straight ahead, which is good. We want it to point straight ahead. And now, if we head up here, you know, I actually want to check something here first. Oh! Don't fall off. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Don't do that. Alright, nothing up there. Why is this room so much redder than I remember? Is it because I turned off the grain filter? Huh. Right, well in any case, let's head back on up here. I don't know. I'm guessing that the rune isn't in this room. I'm probably right in that it is in, like, each of the other rooms from before. Like, oh! We're actually not in the Lighthouse ruins anymore. This is a different area entirely. Oh, well, there's no point in looking for that other glyph then. Let's just hit this switch and be done with it. And there you go. Done. And let's jump into the teleporting light over here. And as you can see, the lighthouse Now we have some light over there. But what is it going towards, I wonder? Oh. And just like that, we have a new area. And it looks like a little speedway here. So, yeah, that ought to do it for this episode because, well, next time I'm going inside what I dub the factory, and, well, this is the point where the blind run becomes a blind run, because I get stuck on a puzzle or two inside, and, well, it's gonna reach a dead end real fast. So, this is Solomon signing off. I'll see you guys next time.